everybody. Hey, come on in. Come on in. I got something to talk to y'all about. I got some questions to ask. Got some questions to ask. Got some questions to ask today on this Thursday. So listen. So if you had people be driving so recklessly, like seriously, they don't even understand. If you had a loved one that was in a institution, a nursing facility slash, or just let's just say a nursing facility, and older, their health wasn't good, uh, would you would you prefer that in their last days that they had some form of dignity, as far as how they were being kept, them being able to still be groomed and all those things that even a lot of people know, like for the women, like their hair done and keep their clothes clean. Wouldn't you prefer that your parents have some form, your parents or whoever they may be, y'all, have some form of dignity in their last days? And I get that our lives are busy for the ones that do have family members that are in these facilities. But coming from a person that works in these facilities, listen, you all have to get something together to where you guys have somebody that's there to watch. Not all the time, but on a regular basis, y'all. These people do not care. I mean, the healthcare field, and it's not for everybody. This is not about everybody in the healthcare field. Let's just get that straight. But for those that are in the field, y'all, they not with it. They there to get a paycheck and that's it. And if you like me, I love my loved ones. If I gotta do whatever it is I gotta do it, right? So I can make sure that they taken care of while they're living out their last days. How y'all doing today? But for the ones that are in these nursing facilities, y'all got to check on y'all people on a regular basis. If you got to call your friends or whoever you got to get in touch with for help, y'all get the help, because these family members need it. These people that are in these positions are not taking care of your loved ones. And for me, I had a loved one that was in a facility. And we were around, listen, we all took turns around the clock, and I get it, everybody ain't like that. But my thing, the reason why I'm saying this is because the people are being neglected. You know, they got these people sitting out in the hallways, and this is where they should be, in their rooms, and they should be with some form of dignity. Hey, y'all. Hey, coming in to everybody. I apologize. I'm driving, but I need to get on here and talk to y'all about the things that's going on, y'all. It's to the point where, you know, there are people that are put in place to be of service to help people that are in need. I feel like in my life right now, I'm there to be of service, there to speak out against the things that should not be going on. That's what I'm there for. I'm there to be a beacon of light for God, right? And so even with that, you getting backlash from employees that don't want to step up to the plate. I don't have a problem with it. But let me tell you something, it's overwhelming, and people got to get to these nursing facilities and check on these people. I'm to the place where I'm asking God, is it what you need me to do? What you want me to do at this point? Because I'm at the point where now I'm looking outside of the actual facility. Yes, corporate, yes, even our state representatives, because something has to be done, because we've worked, or they worked all their lives to get to a point where now they are in need of assistance, and it's just like people throw them away. I mean, our elderly people are literally like treated like nothing. You know, we on display at these, they got the people on display at the facilities. Well, they should be in a room with some, like, you know, they should have some form of dignity in their last days. But this is not just an issue that's happening where I'm at. This is an issue that's happening around the world. Y'all, we got to start speaking out. Like, we got to start stepping up and standing in the gap for those that can't speak for themselves, y'all. These are human beings we talking about that are being neglected. These people are literally coming, and it's not everybody. Let me say that again. It's not everybody, but it's a lot of y'all. And I say that. It's a lot of them that's coming to work and not doing their jobs. It's a lot of them that are neglecting these people, and they hiding behind them four walls. And the company is hiding them, because to the point where I feel like if you find out that there's a form of neglect, get rid of them immediately. Shouldn't be no 1, 2, 3 step. What are we talking about? Then you're looked at. I'm looked at like I'm the problem. I don't care. I'm at a point where I don't care. I don't care. I'll be that. But what I won't be is a person that's walking past and I'm seeing an issue and I ignore it. This to me is disgusting, that people will call themselves human beings and say that they love and they know how to love when you misuse, abuse, and neglect other people knowingly. And this is your source of income. How can you say you know how to love and you neglecting people? I don't care if it's not your family member. And my thing is, it really upsets me. It really does. Because there are a lot of people that are in position to do something about it and they choose not to. Because it is truly a choice. And they choose not to do anything about it. So I'm at the point where whenever I see it, I'm addressing it. It is written up, because yes, we do have concern forms that are filled out on a regular basis. And if there's nothing that I hear back as far as those concern forms, I got a paper trail. I'm making copies and I'm doing what I need to do in order to ensure that our family members have some form of dignity. Our family members, even when we can't get there, it is somebody there that is speaking out against the crap that's going on. Because it's sad. And everybody, if God willing, everybody will be at a point where in your life you're going to get to be old. And you may be in that same situation. How would you want somebody to treat you? How would you want somebody to take care of your family, treat your family members, or take care of your family members? How? And why is that okay that people that are in position are not taking these things seriously? These nursing facilities, I'm telling you, they need to be shut down. And maybe, you know, this is something that really needs to be addressed with the government and state legislature and all those things. Like, our elderly people help, and they needed help. They need help now by all means necessary. Like, they have paved the way for most of us that are younger out here, and in their last days they don't get the help they need. They cutting their insurance and all the things that can help them have some form of quality of life in their last days. They're cutting all these things. But who's speaking out against that? What's to happen with that? Why is that not being addressed? Who will address that? And that's why I'm here, y'all, because I see it and I'm addressing it, but I can't do it by myself. And it's like, if somebody is on here and you're seeing the same thing, y'all, we need to stand up. We need to start speaking out. Because it'll never stop if everybody just keeps brushing it off and saying, oh, I'm here just to do my job. Because your job is not done when somebody is being neglected, and you have the ability to change that dynamic. You have the ability to do something about it. Your job is not done. And that's why I'm here, because it's one person can't do it by themselves. Somebody here, or even if you still on here, I don't, I right now because I'm driving. Share this video. If you know somebody, share it. If you somebody that works at a nursing facility, we got to start. Yes, it is your job, but imagine this being you one day, but your loved one in this situation, and they being neglected, and you coming to visit them, and they're soiled, and they haven't been taken care of, and you know, how would you feel? Do you think that's fair? Of course not. So we all have to be at a place of, it could be you, it could be me. Where does the compassion lie? Why is it that people think that their lives are more important than other people? Why? Why is that? And it's honestly, it's just not a thing for the younger people that this is what they're doing. It's older people that are doing the same things. They're doing the same exact things. So where's the help come in at? When do we get the help that we need to help our older individuals that need our assistance? Where do we get this from? And who's going to help us? Who will help us? Is somebody on here that knows somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do we get the assistance to help? Yes, I'm going to do everything that I can do as far as what I know to research and to start emailing and keep putting those concerns in there and keep reaching out to corporate until something is done. You know, I'm not afraid to speak out. A lot of people are afraid to speak out because they think they're going to lose their job. But just like, I just feel like this, no, nobody wants to lose their job, but just like I got that job, God will give me another job if that is the case that may take place. Right? Because of course people don't want to be held accountable for the things that they're doing. They want to hide behind other people and you know, keep misusing the system. But I'm in a place where now that just I'm not there for that, you know. Nobody knows how long we got. You up here misusing and abusing, neglecting somebody's family, loved one, and tomorrow is your day. Where you think you going? Where you think you going? That's something everybody needs to think about. Everybody needs to take a self-check. We are no better than the next person. And since when do we walk around as human beings saying that we know what love is, we have compassion, and we are God-fearing individuals, and we don't care about the next person? When it's time for us to step up and to look out and to be of help or service to somebody, you choose to turn your back. You choose to say, oh, this ain't my battle. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Because very well, I could say, yeah, this don't have nothing to do with me, but it has everything to do with me as a human being who is a person that has had someone to be in a nursing facility. I know the dynamic behind the scenes. It, it, I was the loved one of someone who succumbed to their injuries in a nursing facility. My loved one lost his life. And here it is, I get to watch other people walk around as if they're God and they can do whatever it is they want to do to human beings. That is not fair. And the system literally, they don't work quick enough for me, right? I feel like if you find out this neglect right then and there, get it out. Cut it off. Be done with it. But how long will it take for people to start acknowledging our seniors, our elderly people? Did you guys know that they say seniors are age 55 now? I'm like, since when? But for the elderly ones, the ones that are sick, it might not even be the elderly ones that's sick. Those that are sick that are in these facilities. Let me see who's on here. Hey, Ebony. I don't know if you're still on here, but hello, love. Hey, crazy doctor. Hey, everybody on here that's tuning in. But if you still in here, y'all, we got work to do. A lot of times I'm mentally exhausted when I leave. I leave work. I literally have to pray that God will lift this before I reach home so that I'm able to leave work at work. And a lot of times it's still on my mind, y'all, because it's really unbelievable. It is. It's really unbelievable that in this day and time that who is that? Are you okay? Yeah, but it's a sad situation, and I just thank you all for just coming in to listen to, the dynamic of what's really going on out here. There's a lot of people that won't speak out about situations that's happening in these nursing facilities slash rehabilitation centers, right? And even the patients are afraid to speak out because they're afraid of, you know, somebody not taking care of them properly, you know. But this is it, y'all. I just needed to let this, be said and heard, because there might be somebody out here that can shed more light on this situation, and how can we move forward as a whole, as human beings, to better secure the lives of our elderly people, our loved ones that are in these facilities. So I just thank you guys for coming in, and please share this video so that it can get to as many people as possible that are not only in these facilities but working in these facilities, or you're dealing with a situation in these facilities, so that we can get the conversation started as to how do we move forward, and how do we come together as a whole to um, stop the things that are happening, you know, to stop it so that these workers that come in here know that this will not be tolerated. And if you're found to do some of these things, there's no way you will ever get your license back. Because they hide behind, the licensing, as if they're license proof or something. You know, But thank you guys for coming in. Remember to share. Remember to like and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's real stuff going on over here. This ain't something that just put on just to get likes, clicks, and shares and all these things. This is real life happening over here, and this is what it is. So thank you. Um, you all have a blessed and amazing day. And I just thank God that I know that with us coming together, that He will hear from heaven on our behalf, and things will begin to change for our loved ones. God bless you. You all have amazing and blessed evening on this Thursday. Take care till next time.